Pose.
Back to my town. Today I'm going to be filming a Get Ready With Me while I answer Christmas questions. I'm going to be answering a bit about everything, about my traditions, about grieving, about losing loved ones just before Christmas, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look and talk all things Christmas, then make sure you keep on watching. But yeah, my intro has also changed, and like always, my TikTok is linked down below, and make sure to subscribe if you like this video, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and like this video if you enjoy the videos. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. I'm just going to start with this. It's a Disney Panda peptide face cream. This was really cheap from like Home Bargains, and I'm trying out different skincare because I feel like sometimes like expensive skincare doesn't do very good wonders for your face. But yeah, this reminds me a bit like, it's like a drunk elephant dupe. But yeah, I did have the drunk elephant and it went really quickly. This has lasted me ages because I mixed them. Because yeah, I mixed this one with this. But yeah, I'm just gonna put some skincare on and we're gonna answer the first question. So the first question is, what is your favourite Christmas tradition and why? We don't really have traditions, but so basically I am one of 4 siblings. So I have an older brother and 2 younger sisters, but obviously like, I don't know if you don't know personally, my younger sisters are a lot younger than me, like one's 15, one's 6, and I'm 24, so like me and my brother is only a few years older. So growing up, it was just kind of me and my brother for like years, and it was weird when my sister came along because I was just so used to being the youngest. It was just me and my brother for like 9 years. It was really like strange. But yeah, my favourite Christmas tradition that I've created since my 6-year-old sister came along is on Christmas Eve we make some sort of Christmas food. So a lot of in the past few years we've done like gingerbread houses, but this year I'm gonna make like Christmas biscuits. We've like, yeah, we just love doing something creative because obviously she's still in her young years. So yeah, I just love doing something creative, and yeah, we'll do something creative on Christmas Eve and just like do stuff like that. And I also, on Christmas Eve, she sleeps in my bed with me. Well, she does that most of the time when I'm home anyway, but on Christmas Eve she sleeps in my bed with me because, what was I gonna say? Because I like, it's just a tradition that I followed since she's been a baby. So since she's been with us, she's slept with me every night. But to be fair, I don't really get a choice when I go home because I'm barely home. She just wants to sleep in my bed every night, and I'm like, I don't really get a choice. But not like I don't mind it. Like, it's nice to have the company because obviously here I'm alone all the time. But yeah, that's my tradition, Christmas tradition. Excuse me, I can't speak very well. Jokes, I can obviously, but it's just like I mutter my words. How do you usually celebrate Christmas with your family? So if you guys don't know, I'm a Christian. I create content on TikTok. You'll know me. If you follow me on TikTok, you know I'm a Christian. So for me, Christmas isn't about the presents, isn't about Santa, isn't about spending time with family, it's about celebrating the birth of Jesus. Because Jesus came on, I believe, if you don't, I believe Jesus came on this earth to save us from our sins. Because this world is just so, it needs so much more love than it has. Sorry, I just haven't put enough on my face. But yeah, like this world is so empty, it needs so much more love. And yeah, so that's what I believe. So Christmas, we try and go to church if we can. But obviously on Christmas it depends if my dad's working, because obviously there's no buses on Christmas. But yeah, we haven't gone to church in a few years on Christmas because we just like to get up late. But yeah, we always have like Christian music in the background and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I do kind of like make sure God's kind of in the centre and make sure to like thank him that Jesus did come on the earth to save us, and he saved me more than once this year, like literally, physically and mentally. But yeah, I'm just putting some sun cream on. I didn't show you what I used, did I? It's the E45 moisturiser lotion. I use that every day because my skin can get a bit dry. I have literally got none on my chin and none on my nose. But yeah, I don't put a lot of this on because a lot goes a long way with this. I'm just gonna put, I didn't put enough on this side, I just realised that. Let's put some on my eyes. But yeah, I put this everywhere because I think I'm gonna go to the shop after. Obviously I'm gonna look very glam for going to the shop, but I thought it'd be good to film a video. But yeah, that's all my skin prep done. This is what my skin's looking like now. It's quite dewy. I don't put a lot of makeup on it after either. I'm going to do very natural. I'm putting a bit more makeup on that I would put on normally because I feel like this video wouldn't be long otherwise. So yeah. Anyway, the next question I've got is, what is your best Christmas gift you've been received? Obviously there's quite a few. Like I said, Christmas isn't about the presents for me. I'm like 24 years old. I don't really like, I prefer to see my sister open presents because she's still got that little childhood spirit, and she still like believes in Santa. Well, she did. This year she said she doesn't, but Who knows, maybe people just tend to say that, but yeah. She used to believe in Santa. I don't know if she still does. She said to me she didn't yesterday, but who knows. But yeah, my favourite present I've received is probably I've wanted an iPod when I was a child from like the age of 10, because I wasn't allowed a phone. My parents wouldn't let me have a smartphone until I was in year 11. I don't think it was a bad thing. I just think I was very upset as a child because like everyone had social media and I didn't have my own Instagram. I had my own Instagram account. It was on my mum's phone, so she kind of monitored it. But like, yeah. So in 2015, I finally got an iPod, but plot twist. So if you guys don't know in person, I'm not going to go into detail. My mum had to go to the hospital. Nothing bad. Like she has a health condition. Like, why is this not coming out? But I'm also going to grab that. So yeah, so she had to go to the hospital on Christmas. I think it was like right near Christmas. I was at home, don't worry. And he was like 18 at the time. So yeah, we stayed at home alone because my mum had to go to the hospital to get a checkup condition. She's had like operations since I was literally 3 years old. Her last one was when I was 15. No, I was nearly 15. It was in 2015, so it was the Christmas after. So yeah, she went to the hospital. The moral of the story is, yeah, so everyone was out and I was like, okay, my Christmas present's going to the wardrobe. And I was like, with autism, I didn't realise this at the time, but I just don't like the unexpected. Like waking up on Christmas and not knowing what I have. Oh, I've just got makeup away from my sleeve. Just put that over later. But yeah, I don't like waking up on Christmas and not knowing what I have. Excited very easily. So yeah, I woke up, I was like, oh, my present's on top of the wardrobe. Let's see what I got. So I ripped the corner of my present and it said iPod, because obviously it had the Apple symbol. I had the iPod the pink one. I think it was like 5th or 6th generation. It was the newest one at the time. And yeah, I couldn't believe I had it. Like, my mum bought me that and I was so excited. But then she realised that I unwrapped it and rewrapped it, because she's like a perfectionist when it comes to wrapping. She'll know like exactly what I'm talking about. Like, she's an absolute perfectionist when it comes to wrapping. And yeah, that happened. She didn't tell my dad till after Christmas because she knew that he wouldn't let me open the rest of my presents. But yeah, that was probably my favourite present. But I probably have more. I'm just thinking. Brave like loads on my favourite present from last year. What did my parents get me last year? I can't even remember. What did my mum get? My mum got me loads of little things, I feel like. I can't remember what she got me last year. My memory's just gone blank. I'm trying to think. What did she get me last year? I can't remember, but my last birthday, not my birthday just gone, when I was 23, I got my Canon G7X, which I'm filming on now, and that's probably my favourite birthday present. If you guys wanted to know, sorry, I'm just going on my messages now, and I'm going to answer another question. But yeah, I rub that in my hands because I feel like it's a tinted moisturiser, so it's a bit nice. And the thing I used was a Super Dewy Skin Tint. It's a tinted moisturiser, creamy hydration, hydrated. I don't know what that says. It's like moved from the black. But yeah, the next question is, do you have a favourite Christmas movie or song? So personally, I'm just going to get my beauty blender ready. Yeah, it's a bit damp. I love Alf. I always have since I was a child. I've loved Alf for years. I don't know when it came out, but yeah, I loved Alf. I don't know why, I just really like it. I feel like it's a really heartwarming, but it's not my favourite, I wouldn't say. I would say Nativity, really. Like, I absolutely love Nativity, like, because obviously it shows the true meaning of Christmas that I believe. But yeah, I do kind of believe that God is Jesus, that the birth of Jesus isn't really there. Like, people don't really celebrate it anymore. Like when I was younger, like, it was a big thing, like people would go to church. But not many people go to church on Christmas anymore. Like, people that I knew that weren't even Christians go to church on Christmas, but I try to. But obviously Christmas isn't so, you need to be a Christian, you need to go to church as much as you can, really. Ignore my mouth movements when I open my when I blend my concealer in. But yeah, favourite Christmas movie though? I do like Nativity. I like Alf. Don't jump to conclude, don't get angry at me, but I don't like The Grinch. I just don't see the vibe. I don't like The Grinch. I don't think I've never watched it. I've never felt interested to watch it. I just don't like The Grinch. And that's okay. So yeah, I don't like The Grinch, but maybe one day I will. But yeah, I don't really like it, and that's okay. But I'm just going to do my bronzer. This is just by Sheet Glam, and it's really good. I'm just going to do a nose contour. I only started wearing bronzer only a few months ago. But yeah, I would say, first movie, I'll go for Nativity 3. It's Dude, Where's My Donkey? I love that film. And I feel like it's because it's such a heart good one. But yeah, and my favourite song is probably Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. I love that song. Sorry about the noise, I live in a flat. I can't really control the noise that people are making. What is your most memorable Christmas experience? This is going to take a while to think. Let me just have a think. I'm not sure. I'm just going to blend this in while I think. I'm not actually sure. I don't really have like a memorable Christmas experience. Obviously last year my nan spent it with me, and if you guys don't know, my nan is no longer here with us. But we don't really do anything like big on Christmas. This I don't think we do. No, I can't remember us doing anything big. Like Christmas is very low key for us. Well, I could say December experience. Have we done something interesting? I swam when I was a child, so basically as my youth group used to go swimming at Christmas. That was really memorable. I did that for quite a few years, and that was around Christmas time. I'm just thinking, like, obviously going to see Santa when I was younger. Just can't think of like one specific Christmas experience when I'm like, oh, that really stood out. I'm just thinking. I don't think there is one. I'm just gonna have a look on my memories and Snap to see if there is one, because I just can't. I don't think there is. Obviously, like when my sister was born and her first Christmas, that's probably quite memorable. But obviously, I can't remember. I was only like 9 years old. Oh yes, I can remember now. So when I was in 2021, I want to say, it just came from my memories actually. I went to see Beauty and the Beast in the theatre where I live back home, which is like Wiltshire. I'll show you a picture. It was in 2022. See, it says Beauty and the Beast. Focus. Can you see that? I'm just gonna stay still so I can. Yes, it says Beauty and the Beast. We meant to watch that. Gonna focus back on, but it wasn't the best. Don't get me wrong. I didn't really enjoy it. I'm gonna put a bit of bronzer on. I don't feel like you can see it as much. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit on my cheeks, like here. Obviously, that's where you put blush, but I love my bronzer. I love looking bronzed. But yeah, I went to watch that. It wasn't the best. I'm not going to go into it. Just didn't really follow like the movie kind of aspect of it. But obviously I'm not from a big town, so it's the best they could do it. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't go watch another theatre programme at that theatre again. But yeah, that was really good and really memorable. I was really excited for it, but I didn't really enjoy it. But yeah, that was like with my 2 younger sisters and my mother. I don't call her mother, I call her no names. That only we share. But yeah, how do you handle holiday stress and maintain mental health during the festive season? So obviously I'm not a parent, so I don't have stress that parents have, like with affording certain presents for people. I'm not a parent, I can't go on about that. But I would say for me is the hardest thing I found in the holidays is I don't have a friendship group. I'm just putting on this setting powder. It's the Banana Light by Revolution. I don't have a family, so I can't say my holiday is stressful as much as parents are, but I do find it hard to not have like a solid friendship group, because you see on like social media like people doing Secret Santas, and I don't have a solid friendship group. But yeah, I think the hardest for me is at Christmas. It's I don't know, obviously as a university student, January is a stressful time because that's when all my assignments are due. Well, a lot of them anyway. I've just got powder all over my leggings and I'm wearing black leggings. That's not really a good look, is it? But yeah, I just think you need to remember that Christmas is only one day. But yeah, I think it's like, no, this is what I get stressful about, is the busyness of the shops. So with my autism, I can't go into a shop if it's busy. I just got a message. Oh, my granddad likes the photo I shared. But yeah, I can't go into shops when it's busy, so I get very anxious going out. And I think I handle it by not going into shops when it's busy, so I try and go early or late. So yeah, I think that's it. And also where I go, my university is in Birmingham. I've mentioned it before, and obviously Birmingham has, I think I saw on TikTok, Birmingham is the biggest Christmas market in the UK. So Birmingham throughout December has been very stressful because there's people everywhere, and that's been stressing me out a lot. But I just think you need to know that it's not going to last forever, and just make sure you're with someone you trust when this is happening. But yeah, I'm just going to put a bit of blush on. I'm going to use this palette. Is that nice? I'm going to use this colour actually. I've decided against that colour. I'm just going to put this colour on. I don't think you can even see, I can see it on camera. But that brush isn't that nice. I prefer these brushes. I also forgot to say, when it came to favourite presents, so basically every year, my nan that's now no longer here would give us like money for Christmas. You can't see it, but I can see it in person. Like, can you see it? I think you can see it a little bit, like it's very natural. But yeah, basically my nan that's no longer here would give us like £20 every Christmas, and I would go out to like Boots every Christmas, and because obviously everything's 50% off, and I got a pack of Real Techniques makeup brushes, and they're getting a bit grim because I've had them for quite a few years, but I wash them regularly, don't worry. But I don't think I'd ever be able to part with them because she's no longer here. So yeah, I just think that would be hard. Hold on, let me just set my face. There we go, my face is now set. But yeah, hold on, someone just commented on my status. Anyway, there we go, let's continue. But yeah, what are your favourite tips for creating a budget-friendly Christmas? Obviously for me, like I said again, I'm not a parent, so I can't judge on how parents handle. So yeah, obviously my stress would be a lot different to parents. But I think within friendship groups, do Secret Santa. And also when you're asking people what they want, tell them your budget, because then you won't feel guilty if they ask something and you can't afford it. Just say, I'm looking at getting you something for Christmas. My budget is like £10 to £20. So just think about what you would like. That's what I would do personally, and that is what I do. But also, like, it doesn't have to be a present. So sometimes me and my best friend would just go out for a meal together, and that's just our Christmas present. And like, some people just prefer like experiences over presents because you get the memory. But yeah, I'm just going to comb my lashes, but I'm going to answer the next questions. But yeah, like I said, I'm not a parent, so obviously the budget for me is a lot different. How do you incorporate self-care during the holiday season? Let me just comb my lashes because I can't talk while doing this, and I just pinched my eye. I've literally not even used my mirror once. I think it's because it's like over here, so I just forget it's here. How's that? Can you see the difference? But for me, I think I gotta make sure that I don't eat too much unhealthy, because I get quite sloppy when I'm not at uni. Like, I'm not really sleeping the best at the moment. I'm going to bed like stupid times. And just remember to look after yourself. Years though, everyone says they're gonna go to the gym, they're gonna start walking regularly. I do that every year and I never stick to it. But who knows, in 2025 I might do. But yeah, just to make sure you're looking after yourself, make sure you're still eating like regular meals, not just lounging around eating chocolate. Also spend time with family and friends, because obviously it feels very depressing being alone at Christmas. But yeah, obviously I don't ever get alone time when I'm at home, so that's not an issue. What's your go-to recipe for Christmas treats? So I'm really bad at baking, but my mum makes really nice mince pies, so yeah, I don't really bake. There's nothing, but I do want to make some shortbreads this year. I want to make some white chocolate shortbread, like biscuits. Yeah, I'm just going to do a bit more mascara. Sorry, I was an email. But yeah, I don't really have one because I can't cook. How do you feel about the television of Christmas? Also, people that show it on TV. I think that people are idolising presents a lot more than they should. And I think it's quite difficult for parents nowadays, because it's like, especially if you don't have actual situation, because it's difficult when your children are certain presents, you're like, oh, but I can't afford it. But they're so young that they can't understand. Christmas, you can make it special about presents. For me, I'm looking more forward to my roast dinner than my presents, because my favourite food is roast potatoes, like really chapped. So yeah, I'm now using this Elf. I didn't actually show you what I used on my blush. I used the Revolution makeup, like it's a blush palette, and I used this one here. So yeah, if you guys wanted to know what I used. But yeah, I am looking forward to Christmas, but I'm not looking forward to New Year's, because obviously New Year's there's a lot of like people going out with their friends and all that kind of stuff. But I assume me and my friend will go do something, because I'll come back to uni for Christmas, for New Year's even. But look how juicy my lips are now. But yeah, I'm coming back to New Year's. I'm coming back to uni for New Year's, because there's more to do here, and it'll just be more exciting. But yeah. But that is the end of my video. I hope you guys are going to have an amazing Christmas, even though I'm going to be posting every day of December. But yeah, if you don't watch any of my videos, I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. But I know that this time of year can be very hard as well. Especially for me, I have lost my nan. Last Christmas my nan spent it with me. So obviously this Christmas isn't going to be the same without her, because it's going to be a constant reminder. But being a Christian, it does mean that I know that she's in a better place. But yeah, if you have lost anyone, my thoughts go with you. I know that it's a hard time, but just to celebrate them. And obviously a grieving person is always a grieving person, but the world moves forward. There's nothing you can do but move forward. And yeah, it doesn't mean that you forgot your loved one. It just means your life goes on. But yeah, if you are, please comment what you are doing for Christmas if you've gotten to this far of the video. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. You deserve it, and I hope 2025 is an amazing year. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys with a new video, hopefully tomorrow. Which sounds really weird saying, because I normally say, see you for a new video soon, because I'm like really bad at uploading. But I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye guys. Love you.